So,
It's okay.
okay. So we are going to discuss this exercise in which we have to integrate using the substitution method, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's do any one question which you ask.
Yeah.
Prompt one.
Um. Let's do 1C. Oh no, 1E. Sorry, 1E.
1E.
Oh yeah, we can do
1C
1C actually.
is
Yeah.
1C or E?
We can do 1C. 1C. Oh, is
Okay.
it?
It is
Let's
easy.
do E then.
1C.
E.
Let's do it and
Oh,
we will
U
leave it in
squared.
between. Head to the new page.
Okay.
So how, any idea?
Um. Okay, so we know what we're using as a substitution.
Yeah,
So the classic method of finding du by dx, right?
yeah,
Which would give you negative sine x, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
And then you end
yeah,
up
yeah.
with sine squared x, don't you, at the end?
Actually, let me give you the basic idea to solve this question. Whenever you have odd power
Yeah.
of sine and cosine, odd power like power 3, power 5,
Yeah.
all are same actually. So
Hmm.
what is the idea is you have to break this power and give a sine x to dx. Give a sine, one sine x to dx like this.
I see. Okay.
Okay. Whenever there is a odd power, like these questions, cos
Hmm.
cube, sine 5, cos 7, all odd powers of sine and cosine can be dealt similarly. What you will do, you will give one sine x to dx like this. Okay.
Hmm.
Now substitute. What is the derivative? Whose derivative is sine x? Whose derivative is sine x?
Negative cos x.
Yes, exactly. Actually, cos x, derivative of cos x is negative sine x. So you will substitute cos x equals to u, which is given to you.
Mhm.
This
Yeah.
substitution. So you substitute cos x equal to u.
Hmm.
So that whenever when we differentiate this with respect to x, both sides, what we will get, differentiate this. What is the derivative of cos x is negative sine x,
Hmm.
and derivative of u will be du by dx.
Hmm.
Or we can write it as sine x times dx equals to negative of du, negative
Uh-huh.
du. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So sine x dx, we will put negative du here. What about sine squared x? What about sine squared x?
Um.
Because we are using this substitution cos x equal to u. So you need to
Mhm.
convert this sine square, which you can convert easily in terms of cos.
Oh, yeah, yeah. 1 minus cos squared x.
Y- Yes. So first of all, we will suppose this integral equal to I. Then after making this substitution, I is going to be equal to square root. Okay, we will make substitution later. First of all, sine square
Mhm.
x will be equal to 1 minus cos square x in terms of cosine.
Mhm.
And everything else we keep same. Now make these substitutions, put it, and we will have 1 minus cos x
U
is equal to u, and
squared, yeah.
sin x dx is equal to negative du. So we will give a bracket here.
Mhm.
Okay. Now you see integration is very easy. So multiply this negative sign inside this bracket. So we will have u square minus 1 times du. Now integrate
Mhm.
separately u square du minus du. So the integration of u square is u cube divided by 3 minus integration of 1 is u plus c. Integration Antiderivative is completed here. Now
Hmm.
we need to back substitute.
Yeah.
Back substitute u equal to cos x. This was our
Hmm.
substitution. So the antiderivative will be cos cube x divided by 3 minus cos x plus c. This is how it is
Yeah.
done. So you must keep in mind whenever you have power 3 and power 5 or any odd power of sine and cosine. This is only for sine and
Hmm.
cosine. You will deal all those
Okay.
questions similarly. Okay. Let's go to next question.
Oh,
You were saying E, add to the new page. This
ye-
one. Actually, I wanted to discuss it because
yeah.
it
Okay.
belong to the uh, 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 what do we say? A family of antiderivatives. Odd powers of sine and cosine were dealt similarly. Now, what about this one? Is he's giving
Sorry,
us
I can't hear you very well. Uh,
you can't hear me?
not very
Please
well. Sorry, you're cutting out.
please allow me to change my internet connection. Give me a few seconds.
No problem.
Let's see how it works. Okay. Okay. How is my sound now?
All good.
So please allow me to put my phone on charge. It is 3% only.
Yep.
Okay. So let's put it. Now, when substitution is given, you don't need to worry about anything. Just use this substitution.
Yeah.
Suppose this integral is equal to I, and we are going to put this substitution u square equal to 1 plus 10x. So let's differentiate with respect to what we say, differentiate with respect to x, or just differentiate. So 2u uh, du by dx, whenever you are differentiating with respect to x, so derivative of 1 will be 0 and 10 will be sec square x, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So 2u du will be equal to sec square x dx. Now, you see,
Oh,
we have a sec square x here. Is it clear?
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you not need to? Oh, it wouldn't make any sense to square root both sides, would it? No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
So, we will write sec square x together with dx. And what is left? Left is
Tan
10x.
x.
So, we will determine 10x from here. So, 10x will be equal to, in terms of
U
u,
squared.
u
Yeah.
square minus 1. So, 10x equal to this. We will put u square equal to this. And we will put sec square dx equal to this. Let's
Okay.
let's let's put all these things into the given integral. So 10x is equal to u square minus 1. Square
Hmm.
root of 1 plus 10x is u squared, and sec square x dx is 2u du. That's it.
I see.
So integrating trigonometric functions will be converted in integrating the algebraic functions. And you know,
Uh-huh.
algebraic functions are easy to integrate
Yeah.
comparatively. So we have 2u squared multiplied by the u squared minus 1 du. And
Hmm.
I think you can do it now. U4 minus 2u squared du.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions in this?
No, that all makes sense. And then would you take the two out here?
So 2?
Um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can take 2 out, but there's no need.
yeah.
We will
Or
just integrate. U5 over 5 minus 2 times U3 over 3. This is the antiderivative. Now just you need to make the back substitution. U is equal to what? U is equal to square root of 10x.
Yeah.
I just put U equal to square root of 1 plus 10x. Square root of
Mhm.
1 plus 10x raised to power 5 and minus 2 over 3. Square root of 1 plus 10x raised to power 3. That's it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Next.
Okay, so if the power is odd, you break
Yeah.
it up, and then if the power is even, if it's not, so this is substitution. In what situation would you? Because I remember at some point we were doing when the power was even, you
Hmm.
drew like the half angle formulae.
Yeah.
Um,
When power is even, sine power is even. This is only for sine and cosine functions. These rules are only sine and for sine and cosine functions, not for any other functions.
okay.
Whenever whenever power of sine or cosine is even, you need to apply the degree reduction formulas. And these are degree
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
reduction formulas. What are degree reduction formulas? Let me tell you again. Sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta over 2. You can call them as double angle or half angle formulas, but here we call them as degree reduction formulas because they
Mhm,
reduce the degree. You see, on the left hand side, degree is 2, and on the right hand side, degree is 1.
mhm. And then is this like because whenever there is a squared here in the substitution, we just substitute. So is it only when the question asks you to apply half angle formulae, or is that always that you
No,
would
no, no, no,
convert
no,
that
no.
down?
Degree 4 questions like these questions cannot be done by substitution.
Oh,
These
really?
are, yeah, they cannot be done by substitution. Only
Oh,
few
okay.
questions can be done by substitution. There is a class of integrands which actually you will find it that only those
Okay.
questions can be done by substitutions, not any other. Like these questions cannot be done by substitutions.
Okay.
Next,
That makes sense.
please.
Um,
How will you do F quickly? Let's
yeah.
discuss. Let's discuss it here. Don't waste our time.
Mhm.
Uh, to take it to the next page and just I need to give you the idea. What will you do of this? Sec power 4, sorry, sec power 4, sec degree 4. What will you do?
Um, you
Now
can't.
this is again a class of questions. Sec power
Uh-huh.
4, sec power 6, even power of sec is a
Uh-huh.
class of questions.
Okay. Well, if the
Be-
substitution is u equals tan x, I don't.
Uh, yeah, yeah. Actually, what you will do you know that whose derivative is sec square?
Tan x.
10, 10. So what you will do, you will break this power into,
Oh.
you will give sec square x to dx. You will give sec square x to
Mm,
dx
I
because
see. I see.
you know that derivative of tangent x is sec square x, right?
Mhm,
So that's why I am giving 1 sec square to dx here.
mhm.
This is same as we were giving 1 sine x to dx here in previous question in
Yeah,
odd
but this time
powers.
odd.
Yeah, yeah. Because this is sec power 4 now. This is not sine or cosine. So you need to give sec square to dx. Now you know that
Mhm.
whose derivative is sec square? Whose derivative is sec square?
Tan x, which is
Tan
a
x.
substitution.
Yeah, you need to convert everything else in terms of tan x. Can you? Yes. You can
Yeah.
convert sec square in terms of tan x because you know this identity 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So what you will do, you will replace this sec square by 1 plus tan square x, right?
Uh, yeah, yeah.
Now you even don't need to make the substitution by substitution. You can do it directly as well. But let's do the
Mhm.
substitution. Let's do the substitution method. What you will do, you will substitute tan x equal to y or u or any other variable,
Yeah.
right? Now why we are
Mhm.
doing like this because we know that derivative of tan x is available here.
Mhm. Mhm.
Derivative of tan x is available here. So now we will differentiate with respect to x. So what is derivative of tan x is sec square x. And what is derivative of y dy by dx? So sec
Mhm.
square x dx is equal to dy. You know this how this is
Oh,
coming.
I see.
Now put everything into the integral. So we
Mhm.
will have 1 plus tan x. We have substituted equal to y. So we will have 1 plus y squared here. And sec square
Mhm.
dx is equal to dy.
dy.
You see how
Yeah.
simple it became actually. Now
Yeah.
there is you can do it this question similarly. Sec power 10x very easily.
Mhm.
Sec power let's do it sec power 6x. Same way.
Mhm.
How you will do it? You will split it in two parts. Sec square you will give sec square to dx and sec
Mhm.
power 4 will be left. Then you will convert sec power 4 in terms of tangent using this identity. That's it.
Mhm. Oh yeah. And then it's 1 plus tan squared x all squared. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. So this is a class of questions. This is
Mhm.
not only
Okay.
one question. That's why I have insisted you to discuss this. What next?
Yeah. Are we moving on to a new,
Which one?
a new, like we were doing one. Should we move on to two, or can we start with the 5, 6, 7, 8?
Whatever you like. I don't have any problem. But I wanted you to know everything actually. To be an
Yeah.
expert in anti-derivatives, you need to practice a lot.
I know.
So you shouldn't miss the questions actually. So
The ones with the limit, I
let me
imagine, are
let me see. I think two from two. Uh,
the ones with the limits are just they just take long. Oh,
sorry,
what about something from question three? Should we do 3A? Because this one it doesn't tell you that. Oh, yeah.
this
So
one.
how would you? Yeah. Because
Yeah.
it doesn't tell you
I, I
substitution.
I told you how to do this in previous
Mhm.
class.
You find the inside, right?
Yeah, exactly. What is inside the power? What is inside the
3 plus
power? So substitute 3 plus 2x equal to y or u
2. Mhm.
or any other variable. So differentiate
Yeah.
with respect to x. Differentiate both sides. So 0 plus 2 equals to dy by dx. So
Mhm.
take dx to the left hand side. So 2 dx equals to dy. Sorry, dy.
Mhm.
So we don't have 2 here. So dx is equal to dy by 2.
Mhm.
We will put dx equal to this. 3x plus 2y equal to this. What about this x? X is left. So we'll extract out x from here,
Mhm.
from our substitution, y minus 3 divided by 2. So we will
Mhm.
put x
Mhm.
equal to this. So make all these substitutions into this integral. And this integral, if we are supposing it to be equal to I, so I is going to be equal to square root of x is y minus 3 divided by 2.
Mhm.
And 3 minus 3 plus 2x, we have supposed it equal to y power 5. And dx is dy by 2. Done. You can do it now, I think. Or should I do it? Complete it.
Um, I don't know how to make that nicer. Well, you have
Uh,
two.
multiply y5 inside the bracket. Just multiply. Take this 2 outside. Y power 5 multiplied by y will be y6. Y power
Mhm.
5 multiplied with 3 will be 3y5.
Mhm. Oh
Now
yeah. You can
integrate.
do this.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
algebraic function. Simple
Yeah.
algebraic function and you can integrate. After
Yeah.
integrating, you need to substitute y equal to 3 plus 2x back. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Simple. I get it. Um,
I think I think it is done like this. What next?
should we do question 6? That was quite difficult.
I will try. This one, let's do it.
Yeah. Oh shit,
So he's
7 marks. Worth a lot. Yeah.
okay, let's see. So what is he asking to substitute? He is giving us the substitution. U square equal to e power x minus 2.
Hmm.
And we have to prove that this is equal to this, where a, b, c,
Hmm.
d are integers to be found.
Hmm.
We have to convert it in this form and we have to see what is a, b, and c and d. Okay, let's try. Make this substitution u square equal to e power x minus 2. And
Hmm.
what about e4 then? Let's do it. So differentiate with respect to x. So 2u du by dx will be equal to, what is the derivative of e power x?
E power x,
E power x,
and then
the
minus nothing.
same, yeah, minus nothing. So what do we
Oh wait,
have here?
power
So
x to the 4, e to the 4x. Is that how that works?
yeah, e to the power 4x can be written e to the
Interesting.
power, how are you saying? E power x raised to 4?
Yeah, yeah. Is that true? Is that real?
Yeah. We can determine ex from here. Ex will be equal to u square minus 2, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
So ex can be put equal to u square minus 2. So e power 4x will be equal to this.
Hmm.
What about this u here? U is equal to, u is left here.
Um, what do we need? We need dx. So
Yes. So we
dx
will
is the
put
same
u,
as 2u du all over e. Is it not?
uh, okay. 2u du over ex is equal to dx.
Yeah. And then ex can be u squared minus 2. Um, but then that doesn't really help me, I don't think.
Wow. If we are making this substitution, let's try to substitute.
Hmm.
Oh, give me a sec. Ex minus 2 is equal to u squared. So we didn't, in the denominator we have u squared, and e power 4x is equal to u. That's fine. And dx is equal. Let's do it. Let's try to substitute and try to integrate. So e power
Hmm.
4x is equal to e power x power 4, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And dx is equal to 2u du divided by ex, like this.
Yeah. And then
What about ex minus 2 is u squared?
mhm.
So we need to convert everything in terms of u, right?
Yeah.
So one ex is cancelled because we have power 4 here. So
Hmm.
we will have ex power 3 and 2u du divided by u squared. One u will be cancelled, right? With this.
Yeah, if it's times, yeah.
So ex is equal to what? U square minus 2.
Yeah.
U squared minus 2 power 3 divided by u.
And then is it not still times u? Oh no, because 2u, right, yeah.
But
Hmm.
we have to convert in this form. Can we do it? Let's do it in the end. Let's see.
Yeah.
Maybe this is possible. First of all, we will integrate this.
Hmm.
Let's try to integrate this first of all. Let's see. I'm not sure. Maybe there is some other method. So let's take power 3 of this. What will be power 3? Expand this this
Uh,
through this formula. A minus b cube is equal to a cube minus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared and plus b cube. This is the
mhm.
expansion.
Do we need to expand
Let's
all
do
of
it.
it?
Sorry?
Do we need to expand all of it? Also, is it a move to split it up into like 1 over u times the whole thing? Because then 1 over u is the same as ln u, is it not, when you integrate it?
No, no. What will we do of the numerator? Where will we adjust the numerator?
Um, what, sorry? Oh, the numerator.
U square
Could
minus 2 power 3.
so it's gonna be u to the power 6 minus 3u to the power of 4 times minus 2. Oh, so
Let's expand it. Let's see what happens.
mhm, mhm,
What is u then? What is u? U is ex minus 2.
mhm,
U is square root of ex minus 2.
mhm, mhm.
What are the limits? Lower limit is log 3. Ah, what if we also change the limits? Can we change the
Oh
limits
yeah,
as well?
I
There
forgot you
are
need to do
also,
that.
we need to change the limits. If we are converting everything in terms of u, limit should be on u. Let's change the limits. Lower limit is log 3 and upper limit is log 4. Let's try to change the limits. Change limits. So if x is log 3, what will be u?
Um, if x is log 3, then e is going
u
to
is
be, oh, then wait, e
u
ln
squared
3 is
is
the same, right?
e log 3 minus 2. And 3
E log
minus 2 is 1.
Yeah.
And what about x is log 4? Then u
That's
square is e log 4 minus 2. Means 4 minus 2 is 2.
yeah.
So this is from 1 to 2.
Hmm.
1 to square root of 2. 1 to square root of 2. Right?
Yeah.
From 1 to square root of 2.
Wait, why is that? Oh, because square root of 1 is 1. Never mind.
Sorry?
I get it. I get it. I was gonna ask why it's square root 2, not square root 1, but square root 1 is just 1. So.
Yes. We are taking the positive square root. So
Mhm,
let's
mhm,
see. Let's try it. Let's open it. Is it coming to be equal to maybe, maybe. So let's
mhm.
use this identity to expand
Yeah.
this. So cube of the first term will be u power 6
Yeah.
and minus 3. A squared mean u4 and b means 2 and plus 3 ab squared. A means
Minus 2, does
u.
the minus cancel?
No, no, in the formula we have A and B both are positive. Just take
Oh,
these
okay,
values.
okay.
A
Yeah. Yeah.
squared B means 2 and this is minus in the last term. Sorry, this is minus.
Mhm.
Minus, these have alternate signs. B cube means 2 cube means we have 8 here.
Yeah.
So 1 to square root of 2. Let's multiply or let's put this 2 outside.
Mhm.
And expression we need to integrate is this 3 to the 6u4 plus
Mhm.
6u squared minus 8. This. So
Yeah.
integrate and put all the values 2 times.
But all of that divided by u, right?
Ah,
Or
yeah, yeah,
or
yeah, 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 yeah. All of
times.
all that was divided by u. So
Mhm.
let's divide by u everything. So u5 minus 6u3 plus 6u minus 8 over u.
Mhm.
So 2 times, let's integrate each of the terms. u5, what is antiderivative of u5? Is u6 over 6. And
Yeah.
the limits are 1 to square root 2. Limit of
Mhm.
u3 is u4 over 4. And the limits are 1 to square root 2.
Mhm.
U square over 2. And the limits are 1 to square root of 2. And 8 over u, the antiderivative of 8 over u is 8 log of u. And the
Mhm.
limits are 1 to square root of 2. Is it okay?
Mhm.
So we just need to calculate all this stuff. So what if we put square root 2? What is square root 2 power 6? Square root 2 power 6 will be is
Um.
2 power 3, 8. Is it 8?
y- yes. Wait.
6 over
When
2
you.
is power 3 left. So 2
Oh,
power 3 is 8.
6. Yeah.
So it is 8 over 6 minus, when we put 1, we will get 1 over 6.
Mhm.
What about u power 4? If we put square root 2, it
4 over
is
4.
4.
Um,
4 over 4 minus 1 over 4. Okay.
mhm.
Plus 6. What about square 2 over 2 minus 1 over 2? Fine.
Mhm. Mhm.
Plus 8. And this will be when we put, so this will be log root 2 minus log 1. Log 1 is 0.
Mhm.
Log 1 is 0. So this will be 0.
Yeah.
So just need to calculate all this. So what about 8 over 6 minus 1 over 6 will be 7 over 6
Yeah.
minus this will be cancelled. 1 minus 1 over 4 will be 3 over 4.
Yeah. Times
3 over
6.
4 times 6. 3
18
over
over.
4,
So 9 over 2.
9 over 2
Mhm.
plus what next?
6 times a
So
half.
1 6 times of half is 3.
Yeah.
And and I can write it this as 4
4 log 2.
times
Yeah.
4 log. Now let's add all of them, all these numbers. Use your calculator.
Yep. So over 6 minus. Oh, wait. Minus 9 over 2 plus 3. Negative 1/3.
So negative 2 by 3 plus 8 log of 2. Let's
Oh, that's the
compare
answer.
it with the answer and check it once. I- A over B C times log D. A
Mhm.
over B C times log D. So this is A over B plus C times log D. So A is negative 2. B negative 2 or 2. If A is negative, then B is positive,
Yeah.
and if A is positive, then B is negative. C is 8 and D is 2.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks correct. That was a long one.
I
I can see why
I
you got
didn't
7.
I didn't see this question. I didn't prepare. So it's okay. What next?
Okay.
What is next? I just see the
Uh,
idea. I don't see the lengthy calculations. I just see what is the idea.
yeah, let's do 7. Let's do 7.
7 is I just we had just done it in previous class.
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah, I forgot about
Forget about that.
that. I remember now. I
Uh,
remember now.
what substitution you need to put here?
Oh yeah. It was
Le-
sine, wasn't it? If it's
Yeah,
a
let me
squared
tell you.
minus,
Let me,
yeah.
yes, see, let me add something into your knowledge,
Hmm.
something else. If
Oh
integrand contains this type of expression,
yeah.
and you need to substitute the trigonometric function for this, for x.
Hmm.
So x can be substituted equal to a sine, okay, let me put a here. So a can be
Hmm.
anything. So a sine theta, or you can also substitute x equal to a cos theta. Both, any one of them, any
Oh,
one
for
of
both.
them, any one of them can give you the result.
Wasn't
Can be
it cos
used.
for the plus?
Yeah,
A squared
sorry.
plus x squared.
No,
Wasn't
no,
it
no,
cos
no.
for plus x squared? Oh,
No, no. If it was a square plus x square, then the substitution should be x equal to a tan theta. Or let me tell you, you can also use
oh
this
yeah, yeah,
substitution,
yeah.
x equal to a cot theta. Both of them can be used.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. In previous class, I just told you one substitution for each,
Hmm.
but there can be two substitutions for each.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which substitution you will use to prove this? For
Um,
this, this
we
is
should
one
do
or two.
at number one. We should do cosine because it's
Yeah,
asking
why?
for.
Because why the answer is in cosine. Right hand side is cosine inverse. So you should
Yeah.
substitute x equal to cos theta.
Yeah.
Let's
I see.
substitute. If x is cos theta, then dx is equal to negative sine theta d
Hmm.
theta. We have a negative sign here as well, like this here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So so the so the integration antiderivative after this substitution will be equal to 1 over 1 minus cos square theta square root dx is
Yeah.
equal to negative sine theta d theta. Okay,
Hmm. Yeah.
let's complete it. Square root 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sine square theta. Square root will be cancelled. So only sine theta will be left.
Hmm.
Okay, so this sine theta will be cancelled. You are left with negative integral antiderivative of 1 only. What is antiderivative of 1 is theta
Hmm.
plus c. So this is equal to negative of what is theta is from the substitution cos inverse x.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
This is equal
I
to the integral of 1 over 1 minus x square. So take this negative sign to the other side, and
Mhm.
this is proved. Proved.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm. And so nine is going to be the same, I imagine, right?
Yeah. What is suitable substitution? No, no. Trigonometric substitution. Yes. What suits this question? Which substitution suits this question? One, two,
Sine or
three.
right? Hmm.
So what is the suitable
Mm.
substitution for this? Substitute
It's
x equals, sorry,
if the how do we know whether to use sine or cosine here, or does it not matter?
anyone, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, well we have
You,
root 3 over 2. Which one is sine or cosine the one that has that as an answer?
yeah.
Root
These
3
are
over 2.
values of sine and cosine for some uh,
Yeah.
arguments. Let's see. Let's put sine
Hmm.
x equal to sine theta. Then dx is equal to, if we differentiate, cos theta d theta, right?
Yeah.
Now, whenever we have a definite integral, because this is a definite integral, limit integral with the limits,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? So you
Yeah.
need to convert the limits as well.
Hmm.
We are converting x in terms of theta. So you need limits on theta. So let's find limits on theta. If x is 1 over 2, then theta will be equal to sine inverse 1 over 2. From here, theta is equal to
Hmm.
what? Theta is equal to sine inverse x, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So if x is lower limit, then what is sine inverse 1 over 2? Pi by
Uh,
3, 6. Pi by 6.
yeah.
If yeah, this is the value of 1 over 2 is the value of sine for pi by
Yeah.
6.
Hmm.
If x is 3 over 2, what will be theta? Theta will be sine inverse square root 3 over 2. What is the value
Hmm.
of sine inverse square root 3 by 2? You can do it by calculator if you don't remember the values. It's okay. Sine inverse square root 3 over 2 is pi by 3.
I thought it was that. I would have guessed that. I would have guessed that. That would have been my first guess.
Okay, that's very good. So let's apply all these substitutions. So the value of the integral, uh, lower limit will be
Pi by
pi by
six.
6
Yeah.
and upper limit will be pi by 3 and x
Hmm.
squared. X is equal to sine theta. So we will have sine squared theta here. Okay. Square root of 1 minus x squared means 1 minus sine squared theta. And
Yeah.
dx is equal to cos theta d theta. Everything in terms of theta. If you have any questions, you can ask right now. We
No,
have
that makes
converted
sense.
x in terms of theta and also change the limits, found limits on theta.
Hmm. Hmm.
And now we will proceed this integral. So sine squared theta same. What about 1 minus sine squared theta is equal to
Cos squared theta.
cos squared theta? And we have a cos theta here. So we will have
Uh-huh.
cos cube theta.
Oh, interesting.
What now? Any idea? What do you think? What should we do now to integrate this? We have even power and odd power both.
Hmm. Um.
Again, this is a class of questions. This is not
Yeah.
only one question. If you deal this question, you can deal all the similar type of question.
Mm.
We have sine and
I
cosine both, and one power is odd and other is even.
I really don't know what to do here.
Whenever there is odd power,
Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You give one to d theta. Okay.
yeah, you
And
give
then,
one cos theta to d theta. This will make your life easy. Pi over 6, pi over 3. Just break this. Break
hmm,
it.
hmm.
Sine square theta is same, cos square theta same. Just give one cos theta to d theta.
And that's an identity, isn't it? Sine squared times cos squared. Oh wait, is it?
Now you have to ask yourself a question. Whose derivative is cos theta?
Sine theta.
So convert rest of the things in terms of sine theta. That's the rule.
Oh, okay. Wait, do
That's
you do
the universal rule.
do
You
you do a
gave one
double
cos
sub?
theta. Sorry?
Is this a double substitution?
No. This is single substitution. I'm
Oh,
not gonna substitute again. I'm not. I can substitute again, but I won't like to substitute it again. I can do it directly.
oh, okay. Um,
So the
so sine
idea
squared.
was, let me repeat. The idea was, if there are sine and cosine both, and there is one even power and one odd power, then the
Hmm.
idea is to break the odd power, give one cos theta to d theta, and ask yourself whose derivative is cos theta. So the answer is sine theta. So convert everything else in terms of sine theta. This will make
Uh-huh.
life easy. This is the rule. You got the
Okay.
rule. You got the rule. You can
I
solve
understand.
you can solve this question similarly. Sine power 5x times cos square x. This is similar question. What you will do, you will break this
Hmm.
sine 5. Give one sine x to dx.
Yeah.
So you will have sine 4x cos square x. Give one sine x to dx. And you will ask yourself whose derivative is sine?
Negative
Whose derivative
cos.
is sine? So convert everything in terms of cos.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's the rule.
Hmm.
So convert everything in terms of cos. We can easily convert the rest of the expressions in terms of cos. Sine square is 1 minus cos square. Oh, sorry. Here I need to
Okay.
convert everything in terms of sine. So sine
Hmm.
square theta same. Cos square theta is 1 minus sine square theta cos
Hmm.
theta d theta. If you want me to use the substitution method again, that can also be done. We can also do it directly. What would you
Okay.
like?
How do we do it directly? Because I understand that you can just
Okay.
substitute. That would have been my first thought, but
Let's
I
do it directly.
I don't see how
Let's
you
do
can
it
do this directly.
directly. Let's do it directly. Multiply these things. Multiply these things. Sine
Hmm.
square theta minus sine 4 theta
Hmm.
cos theta d theta. Now put break it in two integrals because there are two expressions, two terms inside. Sine square times cos theta d theta minus
Hmm.
sine 4 times sine 4 theta times cos theta d theta.
Uh-huh.
We will compute these two integrals separately. Here, the base function is sine
Hmm.
and their derivative is present here. So we can integrate directly by using reverse chain rule. You
I
can integrate
see.
you can integrate whenever there is derivative available. This is this uh,
Hmm.
general power rule. Whenever there is some function and there is a power on the function and base derivative of the base function is available here, you can just integrate by
No.
adding 1 to the power
Hmm.
and divide by new power. This is general power rule. So we are going to use general power
Mm.
rule here. You see the presence
I
of the derivative here. Derivative is
Yeah.
present. So because the derivative is present, so we will just take the power 3 and divide by 3 and take the
Mm.
limits. Similarly here, it will be sine 5x, sine 5 theta, sorry, this is theta. And the
Hmm.
limits are pi by 6 to pi by 3. Now just apply the limits. First this is 5 here, right?
Yeah.
Apply the limits. Firstly, apply the upper limit. So sine pi by 3 whole power cube. What is sine pi by 3? So this will let me write sine cube pi by 3 minus sine cube pi by 6, right? Minus
Hmm.
1 over 5 times sine 5 pi by 3 minus sine 5 pi by 6. What now? Just put the values. What is the value of sine pi by 3? Sine 60 degrees is square root 3 over 2.
Hmm.
Take
Hmm.
its
Oh,
cube.
and then the
Sine pi by 6 is half.
hmm. Hmm.
Minus 1 over 5. Sine pi by 3 is square root 3 over 2.
Hmm.
Sine pi by 5 is half. Now this is a calculator job. You can
Yeah.
add them all and see what is the answer. You can do it directly.
And so this is still I, so we never like back substitute once we've changed the limits. Is that how it works? Or
Because we change the limits as well, there is no need of back substitution. If we do not
okay.
change the limits, you need to come back again with the original variable and then apply the limits.
I see. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right.
So I think time is up for
Mm-hmm.
today.
Yep. Thank
This
you very
question,
much.
look at this question. Look at this one. I just told you how to do this as well. Right to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
new page. What you will do? There is sine cube and cos square. What you will do?
Equals 3. Oh, give one of the signs to dx.
And whose
And then,
derivative is sine? Cosine. So convert
yeah.
everything else in terms of cosine. And then make a
Hmm.
substitution. Cosine x equal to y.
Yeah.
This is the idea. I hope you can do it.
I'll have a go at it now. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you.